Today I'm going to share with you my top 5 tips for reducing stomach bloating. Let's jump right in. Number 1, apple cider vinegar tonic in the morning, first thing when you get up. About 4 ounces of warm filtered water and a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I prefer to use organic and raw. And then go ahead and put that into the warm water, and then you can do a juice of half a lemon. If you prefer not to buy and have to chop lemons, you could also use a lemon oil. I use doTERRA. I do 3 to 6 drops, okay, but I would start with 2 or 3 drops. They're much more potent than using actual lemons, and in the long run they're actually a lot cheaper than buying lots of lemons. The reason for this old school tonic is that in the morning when we wake up, right, we want to give our digestive system a quick pick-me-up. What it does in the body is it acts as a wake-up call to the metabolism. It will lower blood sugar immediately if you're one of those people who has been a sugar burner and has been participating in having carbs and sugar in the diet. Number 2, reduce your refined sugars and carbs, such as like health bars, pastries, donuts, bagels, anything that is made with sweeteners and refined sugars. Those are going to be hard on your digestive system. So I always tell people this about health bars: if you can slam it down on a counter and it sounds like a brick, just imagine how hard that is for your digestive system to process. And I do have a few that I like that have healthy fat, that don't have added sugars, and that are more soft. I can link those in the description box below. Along with the refined sugars, refined grains, bagels, breads, pizza. We have to understand that grains, alcohol, all of those things eventually turn into sugar in the body. If you're really experiencing a lot of bloating, if you reduce these things down to once or twice a week, you are going to see a huge difference. Number 3, even if you're having water or mineral water, when you're drinking that during a meal, you are diluting your stomach acid. So your stomach senses the food coming down. It starts producing the acids to process the food. But if we keep filling up with liquids at the same time, we are diluting that process. We need those acids to digest food, so we don't want to dilute those. So important, if you have vitamins or pills that you need to take with a meal, take that 8-ounce glass of water, take your pills before the meal, before you start to eat, and let that kind of get into your system and let it pave the way. No liquids during a meal, okay? It will definitely make a difference. I promise you, try it out. Number 4, make your last meal of the day at least 3 or 4 hours before you plan to lie down. If you're in couch potato mode within an hour of eating your dinner, that is going to make a big difference in how you digest food. This could lead to bloating, and I also tell people, check in with yourself and see how much indigestion you feel after you eat, right? If you are burping a lot, you are A, either eating too much, or B, you are probably lying down too soon. Go ahead and do some kind of chore around the house. Take your stairs down to get your mail and walk back up. Do something to actually increase the caloric activity and to help that food move through and digest. Remember that one of your most powerful digestive enzymes, leptin, is much lower after 5 p.m. Pay attention also to what you're eating, and perhaps maybe try to see if there's a food that's irritating you. And definitely, if you leave 3 or 4 hours after dinner till when you lie down to go to sleep, you will have a better digestive outcome. Number 5 is support your gut. There is a microbiome in your gut. Your gut is responsible for all of the digestion of sugars in your diet. We need prebiotics and probiotics to constantly keep our gut clean and healthy and producing different kinds of enzymes. The worst thing you could do in your diet is to eat the exact same food every single day. If you do that, and then let's say you go on vacation or you go to a restaurant and you eat something you never had before, your body is unprepared and it doesn't know how to make those other enzymes. So we want to vary our diets. which is why it's good to be adventurous when it comes to food. There's so much great quality food now, just as there's so much poor quality, cheap food as well, so we have to be discerning. Things like sauerkraut or kimchi, we're talking about starting with half a cup, maybe right before your meal, just food as medicine. I do that and I find that my digestion is moving faster than it did 10 years ago. So if those just really aren't it for you, try low sugar, full fat yogurt. Also, if you're sensitive to cow's milk, there's so many choices now. You could get a goat milk yogurt, you could get a coconut-based yogurt. One of the favorites that I like is called Coco-Yo. I can put a link in the description box below. And the other option is to take a powdered or a liquid probiotic supplement just to ensure good absorption. I hope that you found this video helpful, and if you know someone who could benefit from it, please share. Also, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Leave me comments below and let me know if you have any questions or thoughts on this, or if you would like to see any more details or other topics that I can provide videos for you. Until next time, stay happy and healthy.